Hey guys, it's me again. So, as of what you guys know, I've got the two topics, the light pollution and then ocean exploration. And today I'm going to tell you what I chose. I chose ocean exploration, or rather, the lack of ocean exploration. Because, quite honestly, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we know more about Mars and the moon than we do about our own ocean. So, my wish is that by the end of this semester of school, we will have the entire ocean mapped. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think there needs to be a little bit more, I don't know the word. Just kind of, I think people should know about it. Because I personally didn't know it was a thing until like a few weeks ago when I stumbled upon it. So today in this video, I'm just going to go through some points that I'm going to focus on for the paper that I'm going to write at the end of the semester. So my first point is the fact that one of the biggest reasons why we haven't explored the ocean to the full extent that should be is that we have a lack of budget going towards the NOAA. I think that's what you say. I don't know, NOAA, whatever, which is basically the ocean exploration. So I read that NASA's budget for the year of 2020 can fund 5 years of the ocean exploration budget. Like, come on. That's ridiculous. That's dumb. And then there's like a breakdown of that. So NASA's budget is $21.5 billion for 2020. Oh wait, that was 2019. 2020 is $22.6 billion. And then for the NOAAs, that is it's proposed to have a budget around $4.5 billion because in December of 2019, the Trump administration decided to cut the funding by 18%, which is about $1 billion, so that's great. And then there is like a breakdown of where that money goes. So for the NASA, 3.6% goes towards the technology, 16.9% goes towards salaries and overhead, whatever that means. 0.5 of it goes towards education, 29.9 goes towards science, 3.3 goes towards aeronautics. I don't think I said that right. And then 45.8% goes towards human space flight. Okay. And then for NOAA, that's just kind of like the umbrella term for a bunch of things that go under it. And so the one that's ocean, coastal, and Great Lakes research, they only get 228.5 million a year. So that's kind of ridiculous. We should figure that out. My second point is that there are new species and bacteria in the ocean or unknown species and bacteria that can affect our environment that are found every time they go down. Another one is that there is just so much history at the bottom of the ocean. There's so much like shipwrecks and stuff that we can learn from. The fourth one is that there's a lot of technology that we need, and that piggybacks off of the lack of budget because that technology is expensive. And then the fifth one I have is that we know space better than the ocean, and I'm kind of going to go into detail about the space explorations that they're doing and how it compares to the lack of the ocean exploration. And then number 6 is the reason why we haven't explored all of the ocean. And then 7, I just want to add in a bunch of statistics because I think that's really interesting. Number 8 is what has been done, like what have we researched, because I know we are getting closer to mapping the bottom of the ocean in the year of 2019, last year, than we've ever been, which makes sense. But So I'm gonna talk about what we've seen, what we've discovered. And then the ninth one is how it will help us in the long run to know what the ocean consists of. Self-explanatory. And then the 10th one is the breakdown of the budgets, which I told you earlier. So that is all I have today. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.